Thank you so much for this honor and to the committee for choosing me. I truly appreciate it. First and foremost, I have to thank my husband for being with me through this all, and my family. They're absolutely incredible. My 3 boys, my 15-year-old who forces me to be relevant with TikTok, and of course to God for putting me on this path. So as a marketer, we all know when it comes to acceptance speeches like this, we need to make them bold, we need to make them brilliant, and most importantly, we need to make them brief. So if someone would have told me 20 years ago that I would be in higher education, I would have told that person that they needed a straitjacket. I never saw it in my path, never thought that it was a trajectory of my life, but lo and behold, here I am. So I went to Florida State for my undergraduate degrees, and then 10 years later, on a whim, decided to go to the University of Tampa to get my master's. And during that time, I was running an agency, and I saw the disconnect between what was being taught in classes and the marketing techniques that were currently being used. And from that, I ended up becoming friends with the head of the marketing department there, Dr. Rastogi, who I have to thank immensely because he ultimately saw in me what I didn't see in myself at that time. He saw me as someone who was already teaching marketing in my classes, who was talking to their clients and business owners about what was going on in the marketing world. And so he ended up asking me if I would teach as an adjunct. So I said yes, and it really just blossomed my love for teaching. And so after a number of semesters, seeing the impact that I was making, seeing students want mentors, just being sponges on the excitement of marketing and what was going on, I decided to pursue my doctorate degree and went to University of South Florida. And during that time, I met Dean Moaz Lamayam, who I have to, of course, thank, because ultimately that's where I'm teaching now, and I know that without him, I would not be able to make the impact on so many lives as I am. And so with that, I would challenge all of you, right? All of you are in marketing in some way or another. That's why you're involved in AMA or watching this. But I would challenge all of you to see how we can further our industry, right? Do you have the time and the talent that you can give back to students, right? And you can pay for it, right? Can you get involved and do workshops at classes? Can you get involved and do workshops at organizations like AMA? We're about to launch a student agency, which I'm really excited about, but we need mentors, right? Someone that can just donate an hour a week, which is really nothing, to make this grow and to make it grow properly, right? Do you have the treasure that you can potentially help to donate, right? It could be by sponsoring a student. We actually sponsor fees for students, which is $100 a year, which is a lot of money for a student. So is that an area where you can donate and that you can help? Or if you want to go bigger, we have our golf tournament coming up in September. It's our 18th annual scramble, and that money raised sends students to the International Collegiate Conference for AMA, where they learn and grow, and it genuinely changes the trajectory of their lives, especially with marketing and their leadership. So we are raising money to send students to that. Or do you want to be involved in a career fair and hire interns or entry-level roles, right? So there's all different ways that you can get involved and that you can help bridge the gap between what is going on in the current industry and what goes on at universities, because we need people like yourself. We need people like you to mentor students. And so if you are interested, please reach out to me. You can find me on LinkedIn, of course, or you can certainly track me down via USF. But I will leave you with this because, like I said, I promised that this would be brief, and knowledge will bring you the opportunity to make a difference. All of you have knowledge. What is the difference that you're going to make? Thank you again, for choosing me as Educator of the Year. I am truly honored.